Hello, and welcome back to another ICRIS training video. Today we'll be going over how to search for a resource and how to view current Section 106 projects. For this demonstration, we just need to continue as a guest, so if you'd like to follow along, you are welcome to do so. All right, so we're here to our main page now, and on the left you can see we have two tabs, Historic Resources and Section 106 projects, and we're going to start with the Historic Resources map. So once you click on this, you can exit out of any notifications that it gives you. It's just telling you how to use the software. So you can zoom in to see resources or search for one by name. I'm going to take you through how to do that. So first of all, to pan around on the map, all you need to do is click and drag, and you can just sort of toggle around. And then to zoom in, you have a couple options. You can hit the plus and minus button that is at the top left, or you can scroll in with your trackpad or your mouse. And we're going to zoom in to Boise. It takes a moment for the resources to populate, as you can see. Here they all are. And the different colors signal something about the resource itself. So the orange ones are buildings, structures, or objects, and the blue ones are going to be districts. And these green lines that you see throughout the map are linear resources, so canals, railroads, things of that nature. And the dotted lines are unevaluated resources, or sorry, not eligible resources. The dashed lines are unevaluated, and the solid lines are eligible National Register properties. Okay, so if we zoom in a little bit more, well, let's view the layers first. So we have a layer section over here where you can toggle on and off the different types of resources. So if you don't want to see the linear resources, you can take those off the map. You can do the same with the other resources. And then there's also a little section here for the state outline, which is more useful when you zoom out a little bit, but that's an option. And then you can collapse that so it's out of your way. And now we're going to go through how to search. So you can search by both location and the exact name of a property. So first we'll demonstrate that with the address. And for this example, we'll use the assay office. So the address for that is 210 West Main Street. And if you give it a second to populate, it's showing you all of the resources that are in our system. And we want the one that's in Boise. So if you click on that, it'll take you right there and it zooms you in. And so that's just showing you the search result. You'll need to click on the resource in order to get more information about it. And it shows you the property type, the Smithsonian number, overall eligibility information. And if we want to see more information, we can right-click on this hyperlink, and you're going to want to open it in a new tab so that way it doesn't exit you out of the whole map. It saves where you are. And you can go to this tab and you can see a ton more information, a full description, if it's eligible, why it's eligible, and when it was listed on the National Register, if it was, photos, and then you can go to the property type and it has even more information about its construction date, the materials, how many buildings are on the site. So you can see there's two, building and an outbuilding. And then down here, you can see like the associated projects, associated surveys, if there are any, etc. So when you're done with this page, you can just exit out and it'll take you right back to the map because you still have that tab open. And we can achieve the same thing by just typing in the exact name. It has to match what's in our database exactly, so it's maybe not the most efficient way to search, but if you do happen to know that name or if you've worked with the resource before, you can type it out. So I'm going to type in United States Assay Office, wait for it to populate to make sure we have something in there. We see these are completely irrelevant for us. We want to go to Resources and click on US Assay Office. And so you can see it pulls it up there too. Also, sometimes if you're looking for a building that's also associated with a particular district, it may be difficult to just click on that building. It'll automatically select the district first. But when this happens, you can see that it has one of two here. So if you click that arrow, it'll actually show you the building that you're looking for. You don't have to double click or anything. You can just pan over to that one and it'll show you all of that information for the building you're looking for. It's also good to note that if you're looking for a building and it's not on our map, it doesn't mean that it's not a historic resource. It just means that it hasn't been surveyed previously in our system. And so all of the buildings you're seeing and districts have been previously surveyed. Okay, and if you need to clear your search, anything like that, you can hit that here. And I think the one thing I didn't go over was base maps. If you want to see imagery, instead of just this street map that we have here, it's sometimes easier to see building outlines that way. You can go to this base map section in the top right, and you have a bunch of different types of maps to choose from. So you can do something fun like this outline map, or you can do something a little more useful like the imagery here. And so you can see all of the stuff that you could see with like Google Maps or Google Earth or something like that right here in ICRIS. Okay, so next we'll move on to the Section 106 portion. Okay, so here are all of our active Section 106 projects, and you can see their name, status, the lead agency that's working on the project, and our finding if we have one. So in progress reports won't have a finding. And you can actually sort by project name, project number. If you're looking for a project that a particular agency is working on, you can sort by that. And then you can also sort by date submitted and by status. And you can also filter by county. So if you're looking for projects in a particular county, there's the only one that we have in our system right now for Boise County. And that's pretty much it for this. I don't know if I also mentioned that at any time, if you want to see a full screen of the map or this section, you can pop in this left-hand menu over here and you can pop it back out. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. We hope to see you in our next training session. Thank you very much for attending.